introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to One Broadway Collaborative. I'm Aaron Tornberg, and I'm pleased tonight to present, among others, Ben Bunker, otherwise known as Beds.
Thanks. I'll find it. I'm gonna be playing a big set of loop songs, but I'm gonna start off. Oh man, this guitar might not even. There we go. Ugh. You know what? No strap. There we go. I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to be starting off with one song. That's a newer song. It was written for the band Motel Art. We're going to be having some newer music coming out this year. We're going to be dropping a single, Songs to Sing in the Shower. It's supposed to be coming out next week. And then we're going to have an EP coming out. Working title is Quorosa, and that's going to be coming out soon as well. And then we're going to be doing a trip to Least of All in September. There is pre-order information on our Instagrams. If people want to pre-order a 7-inch vinyl, they're live, straight cut to vinyl. So you go on the website, you select what song you would like, and we do a live recording of that. This is not one of the songs that you can choose. We originally had put down one song to do, and then we gave 3 other choices after that. But this one is called Teenage Cigarette, and I wrote it while I was living in Nashua, New Hampshire, and I was going through, I would say going in between jobs and just trying to figure out if it was worth me staying at my current job because I was getting burnt out really fast. And then I'm going to go through a looping set, which I have an old set list. I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. So to name the songs would be inaccurate because I think I'm just going to go for, I'm just going to go for it. So this first song is called Teenage Cigarette. I was so tired, I forgot to quit my job before I got fired for having my head in the clouds, barely moving like we practice in wayward cats. I am laying on the front lawn. Move me to the backyard, put my head in a fire pit. I am holding on to wreckage in the back of my mind. I've hit an age where I know I'm not doing fine, and it's harder than we make it out to be. And I know you're safe when you're not so close to me. Feel my body so close to destroying everything. chance of distracting myself with my phone. Is the greatest achievement I've accomplished since we started talking. And then it slows down, and there's this really cool drum part, and solo comes in, and we use a sample. I'm not going to say what it's from, but it'll be on the record, the Quarosa, which we don't have a release date yet. But we have an image, and it's Eddie in a Halloween costume in a basement all by himself, but he's smiling. Hopefully there's other people around. But anyway, that's going to be on that album. I'm going to switch it up. I thought maybe I would do a cool loop to switch it up, but I don't have anything in mind, so I'm just going to grab my electric and start the loop set. Songs that I will be playing, but in no particular order. We ride to the show with our backs against the wall. I like really long titles for songs, so we ride to the show with our backs against the wall. The blood-brain barrier is difficult to penetrate. The flea. The convenience of everything. I was the king of this house once. And I might do some other songs. Maybe I could do something loopy while I switch it up. Hold on. second guess. We're all demons with a mask. We laugh as we put it in our past. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take my hand, I can't take any more of this. But you know what? You need to breathe. Life we've thrown away so many times. I don't have words that you need. I don't have words that you need. Weightless in my skin, I feel them all. And what I feel tonight, I know I won't fall asleep. 'Cause the things that I can't shake will always haunt me. The things that I can't say scream in my dreams. Take me to a non-essential state where we overanalyze every little thing. Take me to a warm place where we can forget about being human. Take my hand, I can't take any more of this. But you know what? You need to breathe. A life we've thrown away so many times. And I don't have words that you need. I don't have words that you need.
I'm gonna go find a bed. Ruthless at the moment.
I should go. Catch my ride.
So go.
I did. I thought maybe you were a nut. But you were excited.
I wish you'd stayed.
I wish I'd stayed too. Now I wish I'd stayed. I wish I'd done a lot of things. I wish I'd stayed. I do.
Well, I came back downstairs and you were
I
gone.
walked out. I walked out the door.
Why?
I don't know. I felt like a scared little kid. I was like, it was above my head. I don't know.
You were scared?
Yeah. I thought you knew that about me.
to back in the same place. I said hi to your brother. I felt so out of place. The room is loud as the cover band plays. And you were everything. I was simply amazed. Walk by and touch my shoulder, and you smiled at me like we're not getting older. We shared a smoke outside to get some air, and I asked you how you're doing, just to be fair. To be this rude, but I like you and I want you to know I would like it if you stayed, 'cause you're my friend and I don't want you to go away. And I don't mean to be this rude, but I like you and I want you to know I would like it if you stayed, 'cause you're my friend and I don't want you to go away. And I don't mean to be this rude, but I like you and I want you to know I would like it if you stayed, 'cause you're my friend and I don't want you to go away.
You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about the pathway to the future, but all there will ever be the decisions we make in this moment, which are based in either love or fear. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying, I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it. My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job. and our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love. Our family had to do what they didn't possibly out of reach. So he made it. Said, our family had to do it, but he didn't believe it was possibly out of reach. So he made it. Said, practicality. And our family had to do it, but he didn't believe it was impossibly out of reach. So he made it. Said, practicality. And our family had to do it, but he didn't believe it was impossibly out of reach. So he made it. Said, practicality. And our family had to do it, but he didn't believe it was impossibly out of reach. So he made it. Said, practicality. And our family had to do it, but he didn't believe it was impossibly out of reach. So he made it. Said, practicality. And our family had to do it, but he didn't believe it was impossibly out of reach. So he made it. Said,
There's a slight delay, and I am not sure. Oh, you know what? It's me. I think. It's me. Can I have a little more guitar in the monitor? Hate that I can't sleep at night. What am I haunted by? And I see a look inside your eyes. Fight for attention or appetite. And I hate to see you go, writing your fictions, spirits and ghosts. You said you were coming home, and I play who loves you the most. And I pray for better days where I can make it. The blood-brain barrier is difficult to penetrate. The side effects of receptors in my head, where I fear anything can cause anything. My face as I hit the floor felt so comfortable. Dirt in my throat caught up with me. emotion come build my anxiety. You were riding away out without me, and I still feel you when I need you the most, and I still hear you when you're gone. Saw you in the backyard, you were flattened by the weight of everything. And I felt my arms give strength and hold this roof over my head again. You were pulling up daisies, you were screaming at the earth. So loud that God could hear you. Didn't want to respond to your words. You looked up into the sky and felt like you were worthless. And I asked myself, what could I do? Could I fix this? And you said no. You said no. You said no. You said no. I said I'm not happy if you're unhealthy. Can I stay in this room tonight? I said I'm not happy if you're unhealthy. Can I stay in this room tonight? I said I'm not happy if you're unhealthy. Can I stay in this room tonight? I said I'm not happy if you're unhealthy. Can I be by your side alright? Got two more songs. This one's called The Convenience of Everything. It's not on an album or anything yet, but it is about going over to a friend's house and watching ridiculousness and ordering pizza. That's basically what the song is about. And then I'm going to play I Was a King of This House Once, which is about the Overlook in Haverhill. And then we do have the lovely Mason, who's going to be doing a set tonight, and the lovely Aaron, who's also going to be doing a set tonight. So this one is called The Convenience of Everything. I just got to make sure I'm in the right tuning. I don't think I was. I'm gonna come in at the drop. Okay. How good's a heart to heart? If I can't understand it, and would you meet me in the middle? And I'll get up this time, I promise. Fall in love with me. If you want to, this is not recorded. And cup me up when you're done with me. I'm afraid that you're bored again. I'm afraid that you're bored again. I'm afraid that you're bored again. Hair full of butterflies,
Two-sided photos reflected back at me. How did we get so caught up in the work week, weekends, and telephone meetings? And I remember a time when I recall we were right in front of the TV. Your eyes reflect back at mine. A camera changed during the blackness of the screen. And how can I be present when everything is changing? Tell me, how can we be different? Not everything's the same thing. And I feel like I don't tell my friends that I love them enough, and it's killing me. And I'm running out of the ways to escape that they could leave one day from my memories. And this feels like a good time for now, and I'll leave as soon as this is too much for me. Oh, the convenience of everything. Let's move to somewhere new. A shift in this scenery is what we need. Anxious as a dream, you are everything you seem to be. In all those denim jackets in your closet, and all those words you can't forget, and colleges with rejected letters. What words will make it better? What words will make it better? And I can show you city lights from an overpass where the worry seems to stall. And you will show me a better life. Remind me we're so small that we are nothing when we're gone. And I was the king of this house once, and now I reclaim it for myself. And you make me feel less broken, like a city light that shines its way through hell, like a city light that shines its way through
Make sure when you get out of the tub that you put your dirty clothes in the laundry.
Thank you. I'm also gonna do a shout out. I know Mason's gonna come up and play soon, but the Dozy album, the Dozy EP is tracking pretty good. Go check out Sub Punch. I noodle on the bass. We got some cool stuff out there. So thank you so much.
All right, let's hear it for Ben Bunker. All right. So Mason, what do you need?
It's a good picture. It's a good one. Check. What's the matter with you? Hell yeah. I'm just gonna play for you two. And love it. I honestly, at this point in my career, I prefer this so much. I don't know if I've only talked to Sean about this, but the monthly listener count, I don't know if have I talked to you about this? Yeah. It freaks me the fuck out. Looking bad.
Well, you can see it like daily activities too. You can see it go up and down. I just see the monthly.
Oh no, I don't have access to it. Oh. Yeah. I just see the number and imagine them all looking at me. Like you.
I think my count was like for my own soul, so it was like at 3. So I was just like, all right, cool.
For beds?
Yeah. I haven't done anything else since 2017. It's not.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
I would. Yeah. I was thinking about doing one song, like a solo release, and then.
Cool.
It's really hard. Everything's got to line up. You have to like have the opportunity to play with nothing else going on.
Yeah.
Have all the gear set up.
Does everything have to go perfectly for a take?
No.
Oh, cool.
But every time I play my acoustic, Maya wants to like strum the guitar, so I can't really play a song because she runs over and she holds a string as hard as she can.
Yeah.
Boing.
Oh yeah. I was trying not like I'm getting mad at the kid, but Silas was eating like a chocolate ice cream and his hands were covered in sticky chocolate. And he'd run up with his hands out like this, ready to grab the guitar. I'm like, dude, get out of here. Max doesn't care, which is fine. Like his guitar is all sticky and gross, but I care. Those grubby little hands.
I don't mind on that because I think it's so old. Like I don't mind if that gets whatever on it. But every time I pull it out, she runs over and she points at Michael's butterscotch. She has like all stickers on it. And she goes like, Michael.
Yeah.
She says Kermit too. She's like, Kermit.
So cute.
It is cute.
But also, leave me alone.
I'm going through something
Yeah.
right now. Can you listen?
Yeah. We don't bother Dad when he's playing guitar. Silas goes, Mason, where are you? And then when I walk back in the room, he goes, oh. Yes.
She just started doing where are yous.
Yeah.
She's going through a big no phase.
Good.
Where she says no to everything and doesn't want it.
I do appreciate watching them learn what they like and dislike or want or don't want. It's pretty funny to see something this big making decisions. Like,
She only wanted, this morning she didn't want the eggs I cooked, she only wanted the tater tots that I made.
yeah. But unfortunately, you don't have a choice. Huh?
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh. Hi, I'm Mason from Sub Punch, and you're watching LCAT.
woo!
Yes. I'm gonna play all of the saddest songs I've ever written in a row. So just, I'm not gonna pay attention to the time, so just cut me off when I'm done. And I'll weep and walk away. Does everything sound okay? Can you hear the guitar? All right. Spent the last few years setting myself on fire. In the last 6 months, dressing myself in yellow, yellow. Melt away your dying breath, you fall apart, you dying tree. They say the last mile is the longest one. Well, I've been walking and walking for the longest time. And you melt away your dying breath, you fall apart, you dying tree. next year, you'll come to me. And by this time next year, you'll come to me. Thanks. Lost myself back there. I retraced my steps, I couldn't find it. There's none left. There's only one thing keeping me here. It's like one thing keeping me here. Sunshine, there's none left. There's only one thing keeping me here. It's like one thing keeping me here. And you'll say, what are you on about? 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 I can't sing, I don't write, but I live for your attention. I live for your attention. I don't sing, I can't write, but I live for your attention. I live for your attention. I live for your attention, your attention. I live for your attention, your attention. And you'll say, what are you on about? 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 I live for your attention, your attention. I live for your attention, your attention. And you'll say, What are you on about? 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 Thanks. Hoping it feels just like the first time. It'll probably be the last one. Told you all about this, I can't tell you again. And then you reach inside my rib cage, you take out everything. Now I can't feel any pleasure. And you talk a lot, you take your tea with no sugar. And you talk a lot, you take your tea with no. Oh my God, you ray of sunshine. You little rain cloud. You woke up, made tea, new year, new friends, brand new me. And it's a big deal to like no one. You said grow up, you make me wanna throw up. And you talk a lot, you take your tea with no sugar. And you talk a lot, you take your tea with no. Oh my God, you ray of sunshine. You little rain cloud. You ray of sunshine. You said grow up, you make me wanna throw up. And you talk a lot, you take your tea with no sugar. And you talk a lot, you take your tea with no sugar. And you talk a lot, you take your tea with no. Oh my God, you ray of sunshine. Thanks. Time keeps passing like avocado toast or coffee in the morning. Big decisions like roasting red peppers for breakfast or dinner. I haven't spoken to my mother, and my father is sick. He'll never quit smoking. Sit and eat dinner. He'll talk about anything, just not my mother. Time keeps passing like avocado toast or coffee in the morning. Thanks. Uh-oh. Do you have a pix key? Yeah. Mine just disappeared. Check on your breathing every evening, but I'm not scared, I just worry. And I watch you burn out, and I watch you burn out. It's less like a burden to check every curtain, but I'm not scared, I just worry. Once an hour, every hour, once an hour, and I watch you burn out, and I watch you burn out. Thanks. I had this big fear while I was playing. Like, the worst case scenario for me is like in the middle of the song, if someone was just like, okay, stop. That'd be the worst. Yeah. Okay, come on. This is unnecessary. Maybe I should play a dozy song. I'm also good too. I want to leave space for you, and I also want to hear you. What song from Dozy? cool. I'm probably gonna call to let you know I think that's so cool. I think it's so cool. I think you're so damn cool. You're so cool. But you're hot, sucky, and I'm cold soju. They don't mix well. They don't mix well. They don't mix well. They don't mix well. Well, I must have missed all your calls. I haven't checked in so long. I'm probably gonna call to let you know I got all of your calls. Every one of them. I got every last one of them. I got all of them. But you're hot, sucky, and I'm cold soju. They don't mix well. They don't mix well. They don't mix well. They don't mix well. But you're hot, sucky, and I'm cold soju. They don't mix well. Thanks. I'm gonna play one more from that album. Just choose the two most difficult songs to play. Up and out and ugly every Sunday. I have no serotonin, you're my sun ray. You make me feel so pretty when you touch me. I want to die, but I said that I'm not leaving you, you little rain cloud. The ghost is here and he's telling me it's time to go. I call you cause I always need permission, so just stalling while orange leaves are falling. Just falling, hoping you don't call me back, you little rain cloud. Picking you out flowers. I wanna give you baby time for hours. Dancing in the shower. I wanna give you baby time for hours. My goodness. My God. Up and down ugly every Sunday. I have no serotonin, you're my sun ray. You make me feel so ugly when you touch me. I want to die, but I said that I'm not leaving you, you little rain cloud. Thanks, I'm Mason from Sub Punch. This guitar sounds so sweet.
It does. Very clean.
Very clean. Is it Gibson? Sounds like Gibson.
Make the guitar I play pure and clean.
What? Pretty cool. Here. All right. So I've been writing a lot of songs lately, so I'm going to do a lot of new stuff right now. Not that you'd know the difference, but you know. Yeah, exactly. So the trick is with the pedal, finding where the pedal is without looking. But it can be done. All right. Well, this is a different kind of pedal. Yeah. This is about my dog. My dog is a character. Her name is Penny. I have 2 songs about her, so I'm going to do both. This one is called Animals. I wrote this in February for her. Walking in my yard, bunny, hopping on the grass. Funny, what is that thing, Dad? Squirrel. If I chase him, am I a good girl? Pulling the leash over here, smelly. Rolling on the ground, showing off belly. Something just dove in a hole, chipmunk. Chasing after black and white, oops, spray skunk. Sitting on the porch, all the creatures beckon. Must explore the whole neighborhood, I reckon. Sitting on the porch, all the creatures beckon. Must explore the whole neighborhood, I reckon. Oh my goodness, it just snowed, bounding. Got to run around and bark aloud sounding. There's another dog, bark, who are you, stranger? There's a neighbor too, and I assume danger. Time to come inside, tired, panting. Did so much today and through, ranting. Time to stretch myself out on the floor, sleeping. But while I'm asleep, I'm listening for disturbance creeping. Sitting on the porch, all the creatures beckon. Must explore the whole neighborhood, I reckon. Sitting on the porch, all the creatures beckon. Must explore the whole neighborhood, I reckon. Thank you. So, what's that?
I walk dogs. I love my dog. It's like my entire life in a song.
Well, I'll do the next one about my dog, too. This one's called Chusky, because that's the kind of dog I have. Chusky is a Chow Husky. They're a handful. Sleeping in is not an option with the dog at your feet. Every morning, scratching my toes, I say, ow, and this repeats. Whining is a way of life for a Chusky breed of dog. The complaining will continue till I roll out of bed like a log. And when we get to take our walk, the squirrels scurry and dart across the path and tease poor Penny mercilessly. Similarly, when we walk at night, the bunnies freeze and then take flight as soon as Penny closes the distance urgently. Eating pizza's not an option with the dog at your feet. Every evening looking so cute and talking aloud for a treat. Her head is on my knee as I try to eat in peace. But then we usually do give in. It seems to withhold it is a tease. But when we get to take our walk, the squirrels scurry and dart across the path Penny closes the distance urgently. I am forced to start my day with a pet friend at my feet, even when I need to stay in bed. I cannot be so callous as to rest a little more, with the licking and the barking at my head. When we get to take our walk, the squirrels scurry and dart across the path and tease poor Penny mercilessly. Similarly, when we walk at night, the bunnies freeze and then take flight as soon as Penny closes the distance urgently. It's my duo of dog songs. I have a third, but I'll spare you. The third one is silly. We wouldn't want silly. That's terrible. Yeah, they're fun. So this is a more serious song. My daughter decided to tell us when she was 12 that she is trans, and we didn't completely listen. It took a little while because it was confusing. And so it's hard to be a parent and watch your child go through something difficult. And so this was a case of us watching her go through something difficult. We couldn't really do anything to help her except get her, assistance from other people who knew more than us. So it was difficult, but I wrote a song about the process, and she likes it. So it's called Barely. Little by little I see her grow, each day different, each day the same, but each incremental shift she shows as a spot in my memory filling the frame. Change can't always be obvious to all. If you just pay attention, you notice the shift. As a person you love remains but is new, and hopefully better than yesterday. Little by little I see her grow, each day different, each day the same, but each incremental shift she shows as a spot in my memory filling the frame. Meanwhile, while watching, my toe starts to throb. I received no injury, woke up in pain. Went to the doctor and my body's impaired. New pain for new ages, different body, same soul. Little by little I see her grow, each day different, each day the same, but each incremental shift she shows as a spot in my memory filling the frame. I look at old pictures and don't know myself. I remember the feelings I had being young, but I remember my life is so different from old. The time that is now was imaginary then. Little by little I see her grow, each day different, each day the same, but each incremental shift she shows as a spot in my memory filling the frame. I watch her grow stronger, become who she'll be. I remember her rolling by that snowy tree, swinging and pedaling, dancing and playing, crying and laughing and learning and praying, seeing the world with new eyes and a grin, embracing her future within the new skin. Little by little I see her grow, each day different, each day the same, but each incremental shift she shows as a spot in my memory filling the frame. Thank you. So this one I wrote kind of a love song, you know, a little bit of a love song. I got a few of those. Maybe I'll do a love song set right now too. This one is different because I actually worked with a hip-hop producer who, I knew what song I wanted, but I wanted him to come up with, you know, beats. So he did, and I have a version with the beats, but I also still play it acoustic, but he helped me sort of get the rhythm of it down a little more, which helped a lot. So it's called Better Than Ever. I need a new phone, it's slow and dull. I need a new car, the left side pulls. I need a new stove, the old one has no buttons. I need a new fridge, it's smaller than my cousin's. But you are better than ever. I can always rely on you. Your smile and your laugh are timeless. You last my whole life through. I need a new game, the old one is boring. I need a new book to keep my mind soaring. I need some new music to keep my spirit singing. I need a new doorbell, the old one just keeps ringing. But you are better than ever. I can always rely on you. Your smile and your laugh are timeless. You last my whole life through. I suppose that I could think about repairing what I've got, bringing old stuff back to life to keep them going on. But we are better than ever, and you only change for the better. And that's why we are strong. That's why we are strong. That's why we are strong. But we are better than ever. I can always rely on you. Your smile and your laugh are timeless. You last my whole life through. But that's why we are strong. That's why we are strong. Thank you. So, let's see. So this one's weird. It's good weird. It's weird. It's got, so there's this thing I'm doing where I'm participating in a songwriting group online, and sometimes we collaborate with other people. So I come up with prompts and I submit them to the list, and then everybody comes up with a song related to the prompt. So I came up with a prompt, and I actually don't remember what the prompt was exactly, but it's something about cows. And so basically it's, I remember what it was. It was cow, parentheses, insert gender here, parentheses, ballad. So in other words, cowboy ballad, cowgirl ballad, cow-they ballad, I don't know. You know what a cowboy is in American history, but I was saying it could be a cow anybody, right? Well, a musician that was on this site decided to take the opportunity. She either misunderstood or ignored the parentheses, and she heard cow ballad. So she wrote this really funny ballad about cows in the field, and it just was a very silly sounding song, and I decided I needed to write lyrics to it. And then it became this, which is called Cows Have Emotions. So. We are cows, we are such sneaky cows, and we declare a grievance. We declare we do not want to share our field with other deviants. So we are now a herd of plodding cows, diabolically preparing to conquer all the land from fence to fence, though it might just seem too daring. It is the day of cow supremacy, the free reign of the bovine. It is the day cow supremacy will keep our milk for our kind. We are cows, we are such sneaky cows, and we are now the masters. We herd the bulls, the horses, and the sheep into a distant pasture. So we are now the rulers of this field, and here there are no cowards to claim the land from that fence to that fence as we chew contentedly for hours. It is the day of cow supremacy, the free reign of the bovine. It is the day of cow supremacy, we'll keep our milk for our kind. Cowabunga, shouted the head cow as she jumped in the cow pond. She splashed about while furrowing her snout and trotted back upon land. Cowtopia is such a lovely place, I hope that we can keep it. We chew our cud and walk around the mud and moo until you hear it. It is a day of cow supremacy, the free reign of the bovine. It is the day of cow supremacy, we'll keep our milk for our kind. Moo. Thank you. That was very silly. I don't know. It depends on your perspective. One guy said it sounded like Animal Farm, the book by George Orwell about the animals taking over the farm. He thought of that, and yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But the cows, the thing that I was thinking is, the cows, they're only interested in taking over the field. They don't care about what's outside the fence. So all they care about is get out of our field, right? They're very territorial. That's how I saw it. Because they just like to sit there and chew their cud and be peaceful.
So you put out the prompt and they responded with cow ballad.
Yeah, right? Except it was just the music.
Yeah.
So, but the music was a piano. She plays piano, so she did. I'll play it for you. It's pretty funny. I really liked it. She's actually in England, and I've collaborated with her on a song before. But it's through this site. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So this one is about my struggle with diabetes and other stuff and eating. Been losing a little weight, trying to lose more, but this is about that struggle, which I'm not the only person who goes through this, but this is my perspective. To those of you with healthy habits, I would like you to understand the struggles of the lifestyle challenge, who eat snacks on demand. It isn't that I'm hungry for sustenance and energy, but rather that I compulsively chomp on things that aren't good for me. I love to eat unhealthy food. I crave the sugar, salt, and fat. Pizza, ice cream, burgers, fries. Enough of that, enough of that. I love to eat unhealthy food. I crave the sugar, salt, and fat. Pizza, ice cream, burgers, fries. Enough of that, enough of that. There is something very special about drive-through lines at 2 a.m. The smell of oil and burning meat. Comfort food is coming in. It isn't that I need to eat, I'm going to bed and soon to sleep. But my tired self needs one more meal to feel the day is now complete. I love to eat unhealthy food. I crave the sugar, salt, and fat. Pizza, ice cream, burgers, fries. Enough of that, enough of that. I love to eat unhealthy food. I crave the sugar, salt, and fat. Pizza, ice cream, burgers, fries. Enough of that, enough of that. You might call it weakness, but it's often more complex. The habits that I started on continue to perplex. So now I'm diabetic and high blood pressure is an albatross. My age has forced my will to change, or soon my health is lost. I love to eat unhealthy food, crave the sugar, salt, and fat. Pizza, ice cream, burgers, fries. Enough of that, enough of that. I can change, but still I yearn to savor late night indelicacies. But I have to say it is enough, or soon I will not live to see. My child grew up, the world improved, the joy of love, friends and pets. It will have to be enough to keep my habits healthiest. I love to eat unhealthy food, crave the sugar, salt, and fat. Pizza, ice cream, burgers, fries. Enough of that. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard. Did you ever hear my song about the glass blower? Oh, you should hear that one. So this is based, I wrote this in 2021 when I first opened One Broadway. There was in the building that I was at before a bunch of people, and one of the people in this old mill building was a glass blower. He was opening this glass blowing shop, and he was going to do his work there and sell little glass things. He was actually a scientist, and his main job for money was making test tubes. It's just boring. You make different size test tubes, but that's all you do. And so he liked making, little animals and artistic things. But the thing is that when you go on your own as a glass blower, it's not that people want you to make pots and things like that. What they want is they want a smoke pot. And so they make bongs out of glass. And so glass blowers end up making, if they want to make a living, a lot of bongs. And there's one other glass thing they make. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, butt plugs. Glass butt plugs. They like to make butt plugs. Well, they have to. That's what people want to buy, and they'll pay a lot for a glass butt plug. So since there's nobody under 18 in this room, we can go ahead and do this song. I don't do it when there's little kids around, but this is the song about that. It's called Glass Blower. A humble glass blower once opined to me, this is a job I like to do. I can make sculptures of animals and people, and buildings and cups and cutlery too. But there is only one way to survive this business. Then he offered a sigh. The skill that keeps my rent and utilities paid is making butt plugs and bongs till I cry. Bongs and butt plugs and bongs are making these things noble deeds. Why can't people appreciate glass for the beauty instead of satisfying their prurient needs? One day a pot grower opined to me, I need a hook to sell my wares. If only I could find some righteous bongs for my people, the kind of glass sculptures that make people stare. There's only one way to survive this business. Then he offered a sigh. The thing that makes a grower look good to the public is a beautiful hookah or bong they can buy. Bongs and butt plugs and bongs. Everybody are making these things noble deeds. Why can't people appreciate glass for the beauty instead of satisfying their prurient needs? Prurient, that's Prurient. Gotta say that carefully. A patient proctologist opined to me, this is a job I like to do. I can pull objects from animals and people, like pencils and pens, bottled shampoo. There is only one way to help my patients. Then he offered a sigh. If only someone made some slippery objects to place there, they would not damage their posterior side. Bongs and butt plugs and bongs are making these things noble deeds. Why can't people appreciate glass for the beauty instead of satisfying their prurient needs? The humble glass blower was pleased to hear this, a customer base for his art. It isn't illegal and it isn't immoral, and it's a service I impart. And as for the butt plugs, they have a strange beauty, and people buy them when they need. So maybe this job isn't quite so bad. A variety of glass, though it might go up their ass, or a vehicle for smoke, have a pleasant little toke. I can make them in my sleep, make them shallow, make them deep. I make bongs and butt plugs and bongs are making these things noble deeds. Beauty is in the eye of the viewer. My eye creates beauty, beauty indeed. Thank you. Well, you want to hear any more, or is that good? My other dog song? All right, but you're going to have to participate. Okay, that's the rule. I'm sitting here missing my dog. It's called My Dog, D-A-W-G is how I spell it. This was written for a different dog that was named Simcha, and she was a Shih Tzu. And Penny does not do what this dog did, so I can't say. This was written in 1987, so it's pretty old. It's an older song, but I still play it sometimes because I like it. It's when I was writing songs, I was trying to emulate country artists. It's a very country song. If I was to record this, which I may at some point, I need a steel guitar, you know. Well, it could be happening now, too. When I'm playing my guitar, my dog sits next to me. And when the music sounds alright, she sleeps so peacefully. But if by chance the chords go wrong, she just perks up her head, as if to say to me, if you play that in public, you're dead. Oh, my dog, the critic, She knows her music, and she will howl right along if she knows a song. Feel free to join in. Oftentimes when I can't sleep around the stroke of one, jump out of bed, I grab my guitar, naked as I was born. My dog comes over and looks at me as if to ask what for. She had to be awakened by a bare-ass troubadour. Oh, my dog, the critic, she knows her music, and she will howl right along if she knows a song. Oh. Without her unbiased input, I don't know what I'd do. Just one look from her is the same as a written review. But if she jumps up on my lap, forcing me to stop, she's either got to go outside or she's telling me it's a flop. Oh, my dog, the critic, she knows her music, and she will howl right along if she knows a song. Like you mean it, everybody. Oh! Oh. Thank you. Well, we are now past 9:30. It's bedtime, so just kidding. I could do one more maybe if you want, and then we'll call it a night. This is one I produced already, and it sounds really good in the recording, and I'm going to be releasing it. It's called Possessed. It's a little more serious song. I'd rather end on a lighter note, but I'm going to end on a depressing note. So this is Possessed is the name of it, and it's about drug addiction. I got a song prompt, and the song prompt was "The Devil Went Down to Lowell," which is a terrible prompt. It's like, who wants to write that song? So I was writing all kinds of stuff. I tried to come up with a song about a cat that's name was Devil, and it was in Lowell. I don't know why I was thinking that. I don't even like cats, but that's probably why I named the cat Devil. But then it occurred to me that I needed to use a metaphor and make the devil into something else. And of course, the thing that the devil is in our society lately is a lot of things, but one of the key ones is drugs. And so I wrote about drugs because I've seen different people go through bad problems in their lives due to addiction, including my brother-in-law who went through a lot of trouble. So I wrote this song called Possessed. He's a devil when he's high, possessed he's another guy, not the boy I knew, the boy that's true, just possessed by one big lie. He's a devil when he's high, a smiling child when he was young, full of energy and fun, Anger surrounded him all day. Screams and fights and slow decay. Told he was bad so many times, he believed the myth they chime. Till sweet and kind and beaten down, stepped off the bus in Lowell town. Stepped off the bus in Lowell town. Sweet and kind and beaten down. He's a devil when he's high. Possessed, he's another guy. Not the boy I knew, bright-eyed and true. Just possessed by one big lie. He's a devil when he's high. To get the devil in his soul, cultivate doubt and take control. When bad feels good, it's comforting. Lonely seems a forgotten thing. His light, it dims as he sinks in, and cares are plastic, bone, and tin. Hope has died and he is drowned, sucked into the paved black ground. He was sucked into the paved black ground. Hope has died and he is drowned. Hope has died and he is drowned. He's a devil when he's high. Possessed, he's another guy. Not the boy I knew, bright-eyed and true. Just possessed by one big lie. He's a devil when he's high. He's a devil when he's high. He's a devil when he's high. Thank you. All right, so thank you guys for coming. Thank you for watching online, Joellen, and I think your mother-in-law was the only one watching, so thank you very much. And we'll hopefully get more of an audience next time. But thank you guys for coming and doing it. It was fun. So tip your waitress and make sure you get a cup of coffee before you leave so you can stay up all night. So, all right.